Thanks for inviting us in. It's now 11 o'clock, and we begin tonight with the mayor of Indianapolis fielding questions about how his administration handled allegations of sexual harassment involving his former deputy mayor. Mayor Joe Hogsett has come under intense scrutiny over the last month. Some people have called for him to step down. Today, our Emily Longnecker was there asking questions and joins us tonight with his answers. Emily?
The mayor has said that he has no intention of stepping down and he will cooperate fully with this investigative committee formed by the City County Council this week. Now, this committee will look into how the administration handled allegations of sexual harassment. The committee has the power to subpoena people to testify in front of it, including the mayor himself.
Proposition or proposal 286 or 287, excuse me.
At a press conference Thursday, Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett signed a proposal already passed by the City County Council, authorizing an independent investigation into how allegations against former Deputy Mayor Thomas Cook were handled.
It's never easy to learn about the misconduct of any coworker, especially when it involves supervisors who were entrusted with the safety of their team.
The first allegations against Cook stem from 2015. That's when a former campaign staffer says Cook harassed her. That woman, Lauren Roberts, says she told the mayor about what happened in 2017. The mayor says he contacted outside legal counsel to investigate, and Cook was sanctioned that same year. Roberts says no one ever contacted her at that time as part of an investigation. The mayor says that was up to the lawyers who investigated Roberts' claims.
We're trying to get to the bottom of everything, and the person is bringing the allegation. Should somebody ask that person? Should someone talk to them?
I would have no disagreement with that.
According to the mayor, he asked Cook to resign from the city in 2020 after Cook became involved with another staffer, something he was prohibited from doing as part of sanctions that came after the investigation into Roberts' allegations. Then, last September, a second allegation from a second woman, Carolyn Ellert, who told the mayor Cook also sexually harassed her in 2018 when she started working for the city. In that case, the mayor says he reported the claims again, leading to another investigation.
And once that investigation was completed, Mr. Cook was told he was not to have any more involvement at all in my campaign for re-election, and that any contractual relationship he had with the city of Indianapolis was terminated.
If you pushed him out in 20...
This past July, both Roberts and Ellert went public with their stories, sparking widespread criticism of the Hogsett administration and its work culture. In the past month, the mayor has signed an executive order calling for sexual harassment training for all employees, not just supervisors, along with an anonymous reporting system for complaints.
Why did it take 10 months for this bigger look? Because it's coming after these women have come forward to the media. Now something is happening. Did it take that? It would appear that it did.
Well, it didn't take any longer than October of 2023 for me to act and take action against Thomas Cook regarding Ms. Ellert's allegations. As it relates to why we are here today, it is because the press has widely reported on these matters. The City County Council has paired up with the administration to look into each and every one of these issues and resolve them in ways that provide safe and comfortable working environments for all city employees.
But why not start in October? Why not start?
With respect, I think he's answered that question.
No,
And right now there are 6 other investigations taking place into complaints. One of those stemmed from a concern the mayor says an employee brought to him at the end of July. The mayor says he referred that complaint to Human Resources and it is currently being investigated. In downtown Indianapolis, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
The city of Indianapolis also plans to bring in an outside national law firm with no local ties to review and make recommendations on the city-county employee handbook. Matt?
Hey Scott, new tonight, 2 more counties have been added under the burn ban list around the state of Indiana, right around Brookville Lake. We've got Union County and Franklin County. Guys, things are dry. And when we're looking at the long-range forecast, it also looks pretty dry as well. We have the drought being expanded across the state for today. The newest update came in earlier this morning. We need some rain, and we're going to get a little bit of it. We're watching Francis move off towards the north. Francine's going to produce some rain for southern Indiana, but we're going to talk more about the cutoff of where we think who's going to get some and who won't coming up.
It has been a violent 24 hours in our city. Tonight, IMPD is investigating 4 different shootings, 2 of them deadly. Our Logan Gay is tracking these investigations, including one involving IMPD officers.
The first shooting happened just before 11:30 in the morning on Wednesday in the Clearwater neighborhood near North Keystone Avenue and East 79th Street. Police say they were responding to a hostage situation. Police say a woman started screaming and a man tried to leave the back of the building. That's when police say the man started shooting at them. IMPD says 2 officers returned fire, hitting the man once. Police said they found a gun within feet of the man. The man was taken to the hospital in stable condition. No officers or the woman inside the apartment were injured. This is the 11th police shooting in Marion County this year. Then on the city's east side, a 58-year-old man was killed. It happened on the 200 block of South Emerson Avenue shortly after 11 p.m. Police say Darrell Williams was found shot and killed lying in the roadway when they arrived. There is no information about possible motive or suspect at this time.
We continue to repeat how hard this has to be on these families, and I can't fathom what everyone's going through, and it's just disappointing. It's disappointing to see that that's what we resort to is gun violence.
Then Thursday around 5:15 in the morning, IMPD were called to a shooting on the city's west side at an apartment complex in the 3800 block of West Michigan Street near Holt Road. Police say they found a man who had been shot and killed there. Officers say at least 1 gun was found at the scene, and they believe this to be an isolated incident. A person of interest was detained by officers at the scene and taken to the department's homicide office for questioning. That person was later released pending further investigation. Then hours later on the city's east side in the 2600 block of East New York Street, IMPD says a man was shot and taken to the hospital in stable condition. At this time, IMPD says they do not have any possible suspects and have not made any arrests in this case. They say they're tired of the senseless violence.
We've got to do better as society. We've got to do better. We've got to be better stewards of our community.
Tonight, a man is behind bars after Metro Police tell us he stabbed and strangled a man to death at the Indiana Convention Center. Now, according to the court documents, another employee heard Alan Gosnell begging for his life while the suspect was allegedly beating him in the face. Police say several people called 911 last night. Some followed the alleged killer until officers arrived on the scene. IMPD tonight is telling us they are prepared to keep everyone safe here in downtown Indianapolis this weekend.
Our officers will continuously be a presence as we were prior to this. Again, officers were fairly close when this particular incident happened. We had off-duty officers working near the convention center as well as our beat officers who work downtown as well.
No one at the convention center was available for an interview today, but they did tell us this building has 24-hour security with guards at each entrance. Off-duty officers also patrol the building. In another statement, they tell us that Gosnell worked for them for more than a decade and was a great friend to colleagues. Tonight at 11, IMPD is now facing its worst officer shortage ever. Chief Chris Bailey told us the police department is 300 officers short. Right now, 1,464 officers wear the badge, but our city continues to budget for more than 1,700. So as a result, the police department is spending millions of dollars on overtime. And here's another concern. Service reductions could be next.
And right now, we have not slashed any of our services or told community members that we won't be showing up on their particular run, but we're very close to that.
Our police officers in this city are overworked, they're understaffed, and that we're facing burnout.
Now, in recent years, IMPD has given veteran officers raises, higher salaries for recruits, and pushed major marketing campaigns. That's helped them hire nearly 400 officers over the last 4 years, but during that time, more than 650 cops left the police force. Tonight, Indiana University wants to learn if any other former athletes believe they were subjected to inappropriate touching during medical exams by a former team doctor. Now, we don't know who leveled these allegations, but He played basketball for IU decades ago. That's when Dr. Brad Bomba Sr. was the team doctor. Now, it's important for you to know that Dr. Bomba Sr. has not been arrested or charged in this case. Indiana University has hired a law firm to conduct an independent review. They're going to be focusing on the background facts related to the annual physicals, if the conduct was appropriate, necessary, or within the standard of care, and if any other medical professionals or school officials were aware of the conduct, and if warranted, what actions they took. An attorney who represents abused athlete told us tonight this case is going to be difficult because the exams in question were at least 25 years ago.
The only hope we would have is having civil cases, doing discovery, finding out what happened in the light of day. That can only be achieved in the civil justice process.
Tonight, a hotline phone number and email address are set up if you'd like to provide information about Bomba Sr. anonymously if desired. You can see that on your screen right now. You can also find all of this information on WTHR.com.